Severe oxygen shortages at hospitals in Brazil's Amazon forces mass patient transfer to deal with the onslaught of a second wave and a new COVID-19 variant. Marvi Delfin will give us the details live. Yes, Marvi, good evening.
Mariel, the government of Brazil's Amazonas has decided to fly 235 non-intensive care COVID-19 patients out of the state as the health system in the city of Manaus collapses amid a dwindling supply of oxygen tanks. Manaus, a city of 2 million people, which has the only ICU beds available in the vast state of Amazonas, is still trying to recover from the first wave of the pandemic. In the first peak of the crisis, Manaus consumed 30,000 cubic meters of oxygen per day, and that has more than doubled to nearly 70,000 cubic meters, according to White Martins, the multinational company that provides oxygen to Manaus's public hospitals. Amazonas Governor Wilson Lima called on the federal government and authorities from other states to help reinforce their dwindling stock of oxygen tanks needed to keep COVID-19 patients breathing, as some people were starting to die breathless at home. Videos of distraught relatives of COVID-19 patients asking netizens to buy oxygen for them has flooded social media sites. Along with many other governors and mayors elsewhere in Brazil who offered their help, Vice President Hamilton Mourão said on Twitter that the country's Air Force had taken more than 8 tons of hospital resources, including oxygen cylinders, beds, and tents to Manaus. While Brazil's Health Minister Eduardo Pazuello visited the Amazonas state earlier this week to try to help ease the crisis, and yesterday he said Manaus would be first in line to get vaccines. Amazonas has recorded more than 220,000 confirmed COVID-19 cases and 5,930 deaths, and the pace of virus transmission is expected to increase more rapidly as researchers recently identified a new circulating variant of the virus in travelers coming from the Amazon. In response, Governor Lima has decreed more restrictions, including suspension of public transportation and establishing a curfew between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. Protesters carried Brazilian flags through the streets, and Governor Lima faced criticism from supporters of the conservative president for imposing new measures aimed at stemming the virus's surge. Despite Brazil being the third most infected by COVID-19 globally, President Bolsonaro has downplayed risk of the disease, saying the economic fallout of the pandemic will kill more than the virus. Back to you, Mariel.
Thank you, Marvi, for that live report.